making a short film about the election in Port Talbot.
We've got a Fubi, yeah.
Okay.
So Steel Town is going to the dogs. You know, I feel sorry for the men that they're going to lose their jobs. The town's going to be dreadful. It's not very good at the moment, but if they close the works, well, this will be a ghost town.
Everyone around here has a link to the steelworks. Somebody's dad, someone's uncle, somebody's friend.
It's like a ripple effect, isn't it? Something happens here, bump, everybody gets hurt.
Got a lot of steelworkers that come in here and we think, you know, they won't have the money to come in for a pint. So yeah, we are very concerned.
So how are you feeling about the election?
Well, to be honest with you,
I don't think I'd vote for any of them.
I'm probably going to vote Plaid. I don't really trust Labour or Conservatives.
What's the biggest issue for you?
Potholes.
I want to vote for somebody that will try and help us. Richie Sunak. He's all right. Yeah, he's all right. I don't like the other one.
Our roads are in pieces, our rail is in pieces, our buses, our NHS are in pieces here.
Where's the hope then? Have you got any?
It'd have to be pretty radical.
Tesco keep on threatening to move out. That would be a disaster. We collect in Tesco for the food bank. The closure of the steelworks here in Port Talbot is affecting us incredibly.
Do you think you'll see more families coming through the doors because of it?
I think it's inevitable, and we've got our stocks up and ready.
And there's an election going on.
We don't do politics, although having a food bank in the centre of a town like this is in itself a political statement. We shouldn't need food banks. I'd like to make an announcement in The Guardian tomorrow. Food bank closed in Port Talbot, no need anymore. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
If I can just say very, very quickly, thank you. Diolch yn fawr iawn. Thanks to everybody for coming here. Now, the Tories have lost this election. They are going to be kicked out of Downing Street in 4 weeks' time. Labour are going to become the next government, but without any real vision, it seems. We need to keep that new Labour government in check. We need to make sure that they are told that they can never ignore Wales.
We're looking to nationalise the steelworks as soon as possible. I worked in the steelworks. I started there in 1978. I was made redundant in 1982, and that's 42 years ago. So this town has had 42 years of austerity. The numbers working in the steelworks have just kept going down and down. Death by 1,000 cuts, really. We need to get our children working. We don't need to put them back in the army. We need to get them working. They want jobs. And with jobs comes the feel-good factor and everything else.
Is everybody's poster up the right way?
That has happened.
I'll bet.
Are you finding that the Greens are getting blamed a bit, the closure of the steelworks?
No, I wish the Greens would be more closely involved in partnership. You know, we could, help, if you like, maintain the jobs in our way, in a greener way. We have to make the climb.
Just remember, it's an interview, and you're a trade unionist. You've been fighting for these people's rights.
Yeah.
You need to tell them.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know if you didn't tell me.
No, true.
All right?
Okay. Okay.
Proud trade unionist.
Fine. Keep me on the script.
And so we're doing a lot of work on what things could be. There is a need to switch to electric arc furnaces to reduce emissions. We can't get around that. But that was first floated in 2016. There were first discussions about converting. That had been put into place then. With government will and political will, we could have had a gradual, just transition, retraining of workers, because these are skilled workers that we're going to need in the Green New Deal. But governments have sat on their hands for so long, and now you're faced with, we're going to shut this down. People in Wales know, we have deep historic memory of what happens when industries walk away from communities. The company has made a lot of money out of this community. It's time they gave something back and treated the community fairly.
It's open here, I think,
Well, so far you've only done a street. So,
yeah.
I mean, we've got a lot to go.
A street where 3 people know me.
Yeah.
We're a charity based in Port Talbot, predominantly a boxing club. We support various different people in the community, so we support veterans. We've got our veterans drop-in happening right now. We're a warm hub, so they can come and get some hot food, and they can access different services.
I think there's more they could do, and especially for the veterans. There's people living in the street.
And how does that make you feel, the veterans?
Absolutely gutted. desperately gutted.
Even if you're not a veteran, you can come along. I come every week, yes. They're very nice people, and they do help a lot. My father worked in the steelworks. Masses of them are going to lose their jobs. In Parliament, there's a lot of arguing about things, and nobody seems to get a grip of the situation.
You've got a young family and you're made redundant. Try and get down here as well, because we'll try and do a lot more other things, like the things that I can do with the veterans. We can put that out to the guys from the steelworks as well. We got therapy rooms down here so that the boys can come and speak and tell them what they really got on their mind. Everything relies on the steelworks. Everything is like magnetic to the steelworks. This is what Port Talbot is. It's absolutely devastating. The government should have sorted this out years ago. Same as privatising everything. We've lost Britain. Britain's gone. Britain is no more Great Britain.
And there's an election coming up.
Yeah, I know. If you can ask me who I'd vote for, I wouldn't vote for any of them, to be honest with you. I know we got to, but I tell you what, Farage, I would have voted for him last time. I would have, definitely. But now I've seen the other side of him in the jungle and this and that and everything else. Do you know what I mean? He's nothing special, so I wouldn't even go for him now.